Our area is full of people with interesting stories, and now a very local series is highlighting their stories.
We got a behind-the-scenes look at the making of the Spark series at downtown Greenville's Booty Shop, where the owner is using a disability to propel her mission forward. Sydney Shadricks brings us the story, all new at 6.
One more each side. Then reverse that motion. Grab the toe.
It's about people who inspire other people.
Sparking inspiration in the upstate.
It's people who are really great at their craft and have a really great story, and it's really a docu-style series that tells the story of those individuals from the upstate.
The very local series, The Spark, is telling the stories of people like Erica James, owner of the Booty Shop in downtown Greenville.
One of the biggest things that I try to do with my story is use it to empower other people with disabilities to love themselves and really just embrace their disability and think of it as one part of who they are.
You're going to get a 2-minute break in between to rotate.
James was born with a rare cancer. She's been progressively losing her vision since childhood, and she's now completely blind in her left eye. But her tenacity, paired with a passion for people, keeps her moving forward to inspire others.
We try to use fitness to empower women to love themselves and to love each other.
She's just one of the several entrepreneurs featured in the series, which is keeping things very local down to the production.
I'm just really excited to get to see both people in front of and behind the camera who are Greenville natives put out this level of work, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
From behind the scenes to in front of the camera, a close-up look at the people who make our communities home.
Greenville has been my home for so many years now, and by having a business right here, and especially a client-facing business like the Booty Shop is, it just shows me how amazing the community of this city is.
You can stream this episode of The Spark on the Very Local app right now.
You can download the Very Local app for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, Android, and Apple TV.
When severe weather is possible, I think it's important just to kind of look at it from a broad perspective at first. Let's talk about the bottom line. Rain and some thunder possible tonight and then through tomorrow, but that is not the main event. Our main concern is the severe storms possible for Friday. The threat does include tornadoes, unfortunately, and the timing is Friday between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Let me show you what's happening right now. We do have rain trying to move in tonight. However, it's not on the severe side. Could we get a strong storm or two? Yes, but this is not my primary concern. Again, that's Friday. Here's some shower action moving into Greenwood, Abbeville, Elbert counties. Of course, live Super Doppler 4, so important. It's my most important tool this week, giving me that instant data where storms and rain are. Low 70s across the area with some clouds right now. We will get in on some shower action tonight, and these temperatures only slowly cool down. Look at this, low temperatures in the mid 60s tonight. That's typical for summertime. Very warm, muggy air at times throughout the day tomorrow, and that's going to give us some rain at any given time. It won't be raining every second of the day tomorrow, but do count on some showers around and possibly a few rumbles of thunder. Temperatures get into the lower 70s for highs. Now let me show you what happens beyond that. The severe threat tomorrow is way to our west. It's in the very high category, in fact. Level 4 out of a 5 threat. That's about as high as it gets in areas like Dallas, eastbound through northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas. This same storm system moves east closer to us as we get into Friday. In fact, there's a level 2 medium risk for severe storms in our area. However, I do expect